Aquarius, welcome to your mid-October tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's go ahead and get your bonus oracle drawn and out of the way so we can get into your reading. Okay, do remember to check the playlist for your sun, moon, and rising sign to see what additional messages are there for you. Remember, time and energy are fluid, not linear. All right. We got one more, and then we're going to see what's coming towards Aquarius. Both Gemini and Libra had love readings, so we'll see. I know it's rare to come out for me, but hey, when it happens, it happens. I'm just the messenger. All right, Aquarius, what is coming towards you for whenever you are viewing this message? Aquarius. See what we have with our moonology, and all these decks are listed in the playlist descriptions as well. Is that one card? I'm trying to feel so thick. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. You get there. That feels like a Seven of Pentacles energy. Ugh. You have too many are falling out there. Adjustments are required. Okay. Kind of like a detour. Feels like nothing major. All right, let's see what our Halloween oracle. We have the lamp. Remembrance. Oh, this gives me a reflective quality. This is like a Six of Cups energy, thinking about the past, maybe, Aquarius. You might be contemplating the past because needing to make adjustments. That's what makes me think. You can look at what happened in the past and kind of extrapolate from that if you need to make adjustments in the now energy. We have passion. Woo! That gives me a Ace of Wands feeling, some type of fire energy here. Passionate about something here, Aquarius. All right, let's get into this reading. We're just looking at current and future energy. If a past message comes up, we'll know. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what we have for you. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so if you are working on something, you might need to make some adjustments here and there. We have the Eight of Swords, something definitely on your mind. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. So it almost feels like there's something that, I want to say problem. Something that needs figuring out, a solution. That's what that Eight of Swords feels like. It's like you're trying to figure out the solution to something, but it's saying that it's not like visible. Something you'll have to use your intuition with. There you are, Aquarius, the star showing up here. Oh, you got the Ten of Pentacles twice in the same row, and the Tower. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, adjustments are required. Adjustments are necessary right now. Aquarius, you're showing up here as yourself, but also as deeply connected with your hopes, wishes, and dreams. This is that connection to like the Akashic record, to the collective consciousness. And so if there is something going on here within this Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is creative work. It's something you're doing. It's definitely resource-based. It's something that you are doing here on Earth in the real world. It's very tangible, all the Pentacles. It might need adjustments right now. It could be. There's something going on there. I think you're following your dreams here. What it feels like. But you've got something on your mind here. The Eight of Swords is feeling stuck, not moving. You know, it could be worried about things, worried about leaving a legacy, worried about your family and future generations. You know, the Ten of Pentacles is a great card. It's everything you could wish or want or hope for, but sometimes that doesn't bring people happiness or peace in their lives. There's more to life than just this pursuit of possessions and wealth. So, Libra, there is some worry here about finances. That's what I'm feeling for you. Let's keep going, because you know, this is just weird energy. It's like you're working towards something. That's what you're wanting. I feel like that Ten of Pentacles is a goal, but there's worry about what you're doing right now is what I'm feeling. The Ten of Pentacles is it's your main thing here. Having that wealth, prosperity, and leaving a legacy. Maybe what you're working on right now creatively, you're not seeing the evidence of it in your current reality, not yet. And so I feel like this Tower energy is wrapped up in that Eight of Swords. It's part of this fear that it may not happen. That's what I'm getting here. This is, you know, coming down to reality in a way, but you know, I kind of feel like we should have high expectations of ourselves, but is your work that you're doing, that Three of Pentacles, is it what would bring about this Ten of Pentacles? Is it the same energy? You have to give it time to grow before you abandon it, before you abandon ship. That's almost what this feels like. It's like bailing out of something. I'm not sure. That is just a interesting and, you know, bizarre message, because the Ten of Pentacles is usually a great card, but there's something here that's not right. I think you can feel that, right? Because we have two Ten of Pentacles here, but we have this worry with the Eight of Swords and this Tower. Something. Maybe it's saying that your worry, for a good message here, would be that that mechanism, that worry, is starting to change. Hopefully that's the case. But for others of you, it almost feels like giving up on this dream. I hate to say that, but that might be a message for some of you here. Let's see what the rest of the message says, because I think we'll have a bit more clarity about what is going on here. There's some kind of shift, a move with that Tower card. Now, it could be that something is changing within your pentacles and your legacy that you are leaving. Hopefully it's a good change. That's what I'm hoping for. Depends on what the other cards are when they come out. Let's see. Seven of Cups. The Tower again. Aquarius. And the Knight of Pentacles. Woo! You know, hopefully you're not giving up on something before it can really come into fruition. This could take time for that Ten of Pentacles. That is usually not something that just happens overnight, you know. That takes a lot of effort. So we have the Three of Cups now. Some celebration here. God, what's going to be crossing that Tower energy? The Hermit. And the Seven of Swords. That's you again, right here. You're showing up again. Being clever. Crafty. The Seven of Cups and the Three of Cups. We're seeing options here. Options galore. You know, not all the options are great options, but they're there. At least you do have something here. It's a dreamy quality. Fantasy about what you want. We have it crossed by community and socialization with this Three of Cups. So in the same row, we have the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, and we have the Three of Cups. socializing, maybe sharing your dreams with other people. They seem to be like-minded, and that's good. You want to be around people that they don't have to share the exact same dream, but their passion for whatever they're doing, I think, should be the same. You want to be around people that are as much of a go-getter as you are. So this right here feels really good. This Tower card is showing up again right in the middle. This feels like it's saying you have to make a change, a drastic change, a drastic big change. If you want that 10 of Pentacles, you have to, I'm getting leave a comfort zone. I know I don't have the 2 of Pentacles here, but this Hermit is very much secluded and very comfortable where he is. That's what I'm feeling with this Hermit. This is about sharing your light, your vision, your dreams, your star energy with the world. I feel like you're holding back here, Aquarius. You're not really putting all of yourself out there for some reason. I'm not sure why, but that's kind of what's coming through here. But it's time to kind of come out of this seclusion with that Hermit energy. I feel like changing your fate too. That Tower is a big moment. The Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Both kind of slow moving energy, if you think about it, because he's sneaking away. You don't really sneak really fast. You kind of sneak kind of slow, right? This is being very strategic, planning ahead. The Knight of Pentacles is not a fast moving knight. The Knight of Pentacles knows that this kind of 10 that he's looking for. It takes time. It takes diligence. It takes, you know, showing up every day, being very practical with this energy, but also being very selective with what they share with people, being careful with information, careful with their thoughts even, because you don't want to get into that 8 of Swords, the worry. You want to be planning. And that's what I'm seeing here with this Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. It feels like you're trying to get yourself out of a chaotic mindset, like it'll never happen. It feels like you're battling within your own mind here, Aquarius. We have 2 7s here. I wish we had the 7 of Pentacles, because that would say, you know, that you're working on these adjustments, you know, so you can have this 10 of Pentacles. All right, let's see what else we have for Aquarius. Nine of Wands. Woo! The 8 of Pentacles. And the 9. Okay. You're making the adjustments. You might have to, you know what, with that, I'm feeling with the Tower. Now the King of Cups is coming out. I almost feel like you might be, you know, you're working on something, it's your heart's desire, but there's something here, it's just not giving you the results you want. Because I feel like you really are wanting that 10 of Pentacles, right? Don't we all? And you might be going back to the drawing board. Rethink it. Re-envision it. You know, and maybe I think you're selective with who you talk to, but I think you're getting encouragement from people here. Six of Wands, you have victory. And you Hangman, Pisces energy. This feels like rethinking it with that 7 of Swords. Here's your passion right here, that 9 of Wands. You're not going to give up on this. No, no. You're going to try whatever you need to try, because that's that 9 of Wands energy of whatever I got to do, whatever it takes, let's win this battle. We have the King of Cups coming across. This is a very nurturing, stable energy, like emotional balance and a bit of control here with the King energy. It's very fixed. It's very stable. It's like, you know what you want. You know what you're going for. You've got this cup here, your heart's desire. You're focused on it. That's what this feels like right here. You might be getting encouragement from a King of Cups type energy to not give up. Don't give up on this. This feels very encouraging here. This is saying as long as you put in the hard work that this takes, it could be that you were expecting this to pan out really fast, Aquarius. And, you know, hey, don't we all? Nothing wrong with that. But this is saying you got to stay the course, steady goes, and you will get it. You will have this victory. You will be able to leave this legacy as long as you don't give up, because that's the only way to fail here, is to give up. But I do feel some type of reinvention here, maybe we have different way of thinking. We have the Tower and the Hangman in the same row. This is about looking at this from a different perspective. But you have victory, accolades, recognition. This is being on the right path to wildly successful. You do have some type of maybe hidden skill or talent. You know, I'm not sure if you're really showing it up there. But this is saying you will get there. That Hangman energy is saying look at things from a different perspective about this. It could be that whatever you're working on now and it's not giving you results, you've got to look at it differently. That's what this feels like. Because we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Hangman, and we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Tower. Step outside yourself for a moment here, Aquarius, and try to look at this differently. That's what this is saying. Because you might be coming to this Nine of Pentacles and then eventually the Ten of Pentacles a little different than you expected. Be open to those adjustments is what this is saying. I think that's exactly what this is saying. You have the potential for amazing success here. But I feel like you've got to do things differently. You got to try some different things. You have to be willing to deconstruct something in order to get everything going right. Because if you keep trying to make the same cake with the same ingredients, you'll never get a different result, is what I'm hearing here. But I feel like you're very passionate about this, whatever it is. Oh, look at there. Aquarius, you have the star coming out twice. The silver energy of the star brings good luck and serendipity. Things will start getting in alignment for you, but something needs to be adjusted here. I don't feel like you're sharing your whole light with this. And I think that's what that's what's holding you back, maybe. We have fire. Look at that passion. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Oh, yeah. Harmonize. Let your light shine. And we have lamp. I know it says remembrance on there, but that's what this is. You are not letting that full essence of you out, Aquarius. Why? Stand out. Be different. You know, if you want that Ten of Pentacles, you've got to do this. That's what this is saying. You have to let your light shine because you are the star here. Don't hold back. That's what's making this energy wonky here, is you holding back. Be yourself. You will receive a gift. There we go. The sunrise, look at that. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. That's seeing things with a different perspective. Be willing to make adjustments here, Aquarius. Misunderstanding. We have a wall here. I feel like that wall is within you. This is not saying you can't have the Ten of Pentacles. You absolutely can. But you got to be willing to make these adjustments. You got to be willing to share your entire light, not hold back. And that's when the real magic happens here, Aquarius. I was a bit worried when I saw these at first, I got to tell you. But it's saying make the adjustments. And you got it. All right, Aquarius, let me know if this resonated with you in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.